Dads when they see dudes checking out their daughter. Dads when they see girls checking out their son. Lightsaber night has been cancelled. Thanks a lot, Todd. So they make parents give up their force sensitive children so they can be trained as warriors. And they can't marry, so the force sensitive bloodline slowly ice. But they are the bad guys, right? But they are the bad guys, right? Making jokes about Anakin killing younglings off screen in episode 3. Seeing Darth Vader straight up snap a child's neck on screen in a Disney show. Have you come to be my apprentice? Wait, where are you going? Lol. Dead you are. Duck off you must. 3 of these factions are controlled by the same guy. Star Wars fans. Perfectly balanced. As all things should be. Alright Galen. Next I want you to redesign our armored walkers. So they'll be even more effective in battle. I'll see what I can do. The awkward moment you show up at the wrong Rebel War reenactment. Hey, I'm kinda hungry. You stop for some burgers? Yeah, I'm so hungry I could order 66 of them. Master, ever noticed there's you in stupid? Well, there's also I in stupid. Wait, hold on. Most accurate gameplay of Star Wars Battlefront 2. We have taken a command post. We have lost a command post. We have taken a command post. We have lost a command post. We have taken a command post. We have lost a command post. We have taken a command post. Super battle droids. We have lost a command post. Be a Sith Lord. Plot against the Jedi. Get an apprentice and train them. Get killed by your own apprentice. Get killed by your own apprentice. You already know the truth. Starkiller is never coming back. The Mall. The Mall. The Mall. Ivan Strahovski. Tamura Morrison. Being casted as the face for the most genetically perfect human being. Dark side is the best. Light side is the best. Grey Jedi. Force is force. Worry not, Luke. Important those books were not. U8 Jot was still in there. I don't care about the books. Now she's ducking dead. Books. Now she's ducking dead. Shut. Lately, some of you so-called chosen ones have been vengeful genocidal, outright evil. Not you, poor. You've been awesome. UK says new laser system can down a target the size of a coin for only $13 a shot. Place 8 of them in a circle here, and you get. Well, the original trilogy had much better female characters, and had no problems at all. No, the Disney trilogy was good, because they had a woman Jedi. The prequels are our favorites, because we grew up with them, but they did have their flaws. I agree. Rather than denying the problems that some have with them, I find the humor in clunky dialogue and Jar Jar Binks. Misa do be loving the prequels. It's over Kenobi, I have the high ground. Off. Star Wars fans, did you really think we'd forget how you handled the Cotter 2 switch situation? Aspit, kinda. Anakin, what did you do? I put people into droids. What? I can't shake him off. There is one on my tail. Character who says it ice 5 seconds later. My brain says Alaska. My heart says Hawaii. My wallet says, go walk around the bulk. When you join Space Force and still get deployed to Iraq. Me after years of being single deciding not to die a virgin. Girlfriend. I gotta get one of those. From my point of view, the Jedi are evil. Anakin. Obi-Wan. George Lucas replacing Sebastian Shaw as Ghost Anakin. 2004 colorized. Did you ever hear of the tragedy of the Children of the Corn franchise? Palpatine, CQ to Order 66. Baccarat, dude you're 5 minutes late. I already do it. Palpatine. A surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. Everyone after seeing the State of Launch Battlefront Classic Collection is in. We've been tricked, we've been backstabbed, and we've been quite possibly bamboozled. Star Wars, the old Republic ship design be like. Slex if it was a ship. A slab of durasteel with engines. Girls, ugh, they're arguing about Star Wars again. Can't they just enjoy all the movies? They're such kids. Boys, they fly now. I hate sand. Dangerous. Palpatines. Shoot lightning from his fingertips. He can. Very unpleasant. Cautious you must be, young Skywalker. Do not dramatically throw your only weapon away when facing him. Block the lightning with your lightsaber, you must. You think you're better than me, I'm better than you. That moment when some European dudes from the Middle Ages had better armor than a space civilization with literal planet destroyers. With blue milk in the morning, or out of blue milk in the morning. Who are you? I'm Ray. Ray who? Radio Gaga. The fans. Hayden Christensen. Natalie Portman. When they make a 4-minute long recap of the prequel trilogy that's better than any scene in your 7-hour trilogy. My anxiety is so bad right now. Why? What if we find the droids and they escape again like they always do? Oh no, I think those are the droids. These aren't the droids you are looking for. Oh, thank God. Matt Pat retires. Me, time to abandon ship. Amazon trucks on their way to my house. After I take advantage of the great deals on Amazon Prime Day, I bought everything in stock. Well, wait. This is interesting. Trogdor system. Trogdor's not system. He's a man. A dragon man. Obi-Wan being roasted by Uncle Owen. Obi-Wan being roasted by Darth Vader. Jedi be like, I couldn't ask for a better friend. Until I could. Boss Nass be like, I bet he's thinking about other girls. What if I was the chosen one? Would I fall to the same fate? Would I betray my brother? Kyle Katarn defecting from the Empire like, you know how they say it's been a pleasure? It hasn't. When you go to the Lego store, just to stare at this beautiful creation. Trade offer. I receive your arms and legs. You receive fucking nothing lol scrub. Harken and soldiers fly with ease. Dat, they fly now. Whenever I get nervous, to feel better, I go like this. Boromir, Faramir, Dathomir. I just started watching the Clone Wars. My favorite character so far is Fives. I just started watching the Clone Wars. My favorite character so far is Fives. My face when someone says the Jedi are evil for taking in children from any background and circumstance and giving them the best education, medical care, spiritual development, and communal support in the known galaxy, just because they also cut off contact with their parents, with the parents' consent, in order to mitigate the very real risk of falling to the dark side through emotional complications and/or conflict. Star Wars Battlefront. Classic Collection. Launch trailer. I used to pray 4 times like this. Meek Mill dreams and nightmares. Intro. Try to kill your nephew, you should not. Die from pretending to fight your nephew, you should not. Darth Krayt creating the one Sith and another Dark Empire. Lord Praven becoming light side Sith and Republican. Anytime a character is stabbed with a lightsaber, is he coming back? Be me, a kid. 2005. Revenge of the Sith. Order 66 scene. Airborne Trooper. Me. A turd helmet. Corporate needs you to find the differences between Emi Reker and Hanzo. Me. They're the same picture. 13 years of Jedi training. The high ground. Try spinning, that's a good trick. My heart. At rest. Exercising. My wife has turned against me, and my best friend has cut me in half, while my boss is killing off all the friends I ever had. When you avoid the sand pits in Mario Kart. Vader shows himself. Rebels. Girl, come over. Kevin, I can't. I'm capturing a command post. Girl, I'm home alone. Kevin, did I stutter? I said I'm capturing a command post. When you fight Invader and realize that if you die you get to stalk that young kid you met on Tatooine as a Force ghost. You heard of Elf on the Shelf, now get ready for Henceforth you shall be known as Lord Vader. Shouldn't that be Darth Vader? You are my apprentice, but I do not grant you the rank. Where is Star Wars? Is it safe? Is it alright? It seems in selling it to Disney, you killed it. And now, Hayden Christensen has explained why. Fame when he turned his back on Hollywood, to instead run his own farm. Farming? Really? Hey Georgie, we got the franchise right to Star Wars down here. You want them back, don't ya Georgie? We have just received a report from Master Kenobi. He has engaged General. When you're the first person at a party, dying in 3 shots, Coleman Trevor, waiting for Mace Windu, and finally putting an end to the Clone Wars. Watching season 8 and 9 of The Office, looking for Michael Scott. It should be here, but it isn't. When there's less than 100 days till The Last Jedi and Lucasfilm still hasn't dropped the first full trailer, is it in their nature to make us wait this long? Whose rank is higher? The Chosen One, said to destroy the Sith for good and bring peace to the galaxy and balance to the Force, versus literally the first result when you Google for dinosaur Jedi. Isn't this a Jedi Council member card? Yup. That means I'm a member of this council. Yup. And it is also correct that every previous member on this council was also a Jedi Master. That sounds right to me. This means I should be a Jedi Master. Take a seat. Who would win? A galaxy-spanning republic that has been guarded by the Jedi for over 1,000 generations. Some edgy teen and a Scooby-Doo villain. When you find a word that rhymes with a prequel quote, this is where the pun begins. When you run out of real prequel quotes, so you have to resort to Chinese bootleg quotes, I feel far from good. Waiting for General Grievous to retreat to his chambers and then approaching him. Sniping General Grievous from above with an uncivilized weapon. Leaping into an army like a madman. The bad lip reading people, I love them. And I showed Carrie the Yoda one. That woohoo, whatever it's called. And we were dying. I showed it to her in her trailer. She loved it. I find your lack of faith disturbing. That's not disturbing. This is disturbing. This ship is huge. Yeah, we'd best take a look at the map. I left the map at home. Well then we are lost. When you see a good meme that erased letters. Dank. Hol up, we all gonna ignore that Snoke was a youngling. Star Wars fans, in how many days can we expect the next Last Jedi trailer? Lucasfilm. In the second installment of each trilogy, C-3PO gets dismembered and put back together by one of the heroes. Empire Strikes Back, Attack of the Clones. When you're hosting a Star Wars marathon and someone says skip the prequels. No. Snoke's ship. Do you think maybe he's compensating for something? When you don't know what's going on in the galaxy, what are wikis? When a new Star Wars movie comes out and all the memes are trying to make the best memes first, and they're off. When your girlfriend comes to see Star Wars with you, but has no idea what's going on. I'm a Star Wars. When you weren't listening during the council meeting. What? When your doctor forgets to check your knees during your annual checkup. What about the knees? Leaving your sleeve mother to be on the Jedi Council and not being granted the rank of Master. Also, the next time you see her she ice in your arms. This has been the worst trade deal in the history of trade deals, maybe ever. Swear jar. Star Wars reference jar. Obi-Wan, Anakin, Chancellor Palpatine is evil. Anakin, you are fake news. Hey Anakin, did you know that the Sith have a lightning ability that can be used to turn sand into glass? Is it possible to learn this power? Not from a Jedi. 1 hour here is 7 years on Earth. Good. We wait here for the Last Jedi trailer. I'm sorry, the old Charlie Brown can't come to the phone right now. Why? Because he's Snoke. This is unfair. I should be a Jedi Master. Children are not permitted to be Jedi Masters. I'll have you know. that this child has a wife. A what? A jot. He better not tell them about Satine. Why did I take him as an apprentice? I hope he gets expelled. Anakin, truth or dare? Truth. Where did all the younglings go? Dare. You underestimate my power. Don't try it. Kids these days will never know the struggle. The correct way to watch Star Wars, a guide by Carrie Fisher. Which order should you watch the films? Watch the ones that I'm in. And then you can do what you want. Some stormtroopers after a nice game of paintball. Impressive. Most impressive. But you are not a Jedi yet. Yeah. If only we had a master of the Jedi Council here. He could make me a Jedi. Midi-chlorians are a microscopic life form that resides within all living cells. That's not how the Force works. When you're bored, so you spark a fight between your friend and his girlfriend. But. When you find a handsome young man alone and unconscious in the desert. 4 photos of the Senate that will make you go, that's not the Senate, that's Sir ATTE. This is a human fetus at 12 weeks. Look at its face and tiny arms. Still think a Dorshan isn't mere deer? You disgust me. Hi, I would like to report an abrasive teacher at an elite school. Thanks Jack, sent through the details. A photo of the weapon and the children. Florida evacuation. Wife, we forgot Lego Star Wars 2 on PS2. Me. First leaked image from Red Dead Redemption 2, 2017. How it feels when you take on the whole squad in the group text. I know where she lives. I will place some explosives on her window. No, Zam use these centipedes. It'll be way cooler. When you get hit by one of your own teammates' wrist rockets because nobody told you to watch out. This is nothing like the simulations. People are dying, and there is a 4-armed lightsaber wielding cyborg with tuberculosis on the loose. Just like the simulations. You're a relace hole, Jeff. This is a counselor ship. We are on a diplomatic mission. Dude, I just killed like 30 people and saw this ship escaping. Do you think I'm stupid? When you ask the chat for homework answers but nobody responds. The biggest problem in the universe is no one helps each other. Did you unplug the Galaxy Note 7 from the speeder's charger? No. Did you? No. Be careful not to choke on your aspirations. Padme aggressively presses panic button. When the Lego set instructions say 8 to 14 years but it only takes me 2 years to find and put together all the pieces, I've become more powerful than any Jedi has ever dreamed of. What is your guy doing over there? Gary, are you peeing? Only you can prevent forest fires. Your friend, the Jedi. Yes, I will send for him. Hello there. Star Wars fans. Are you going to kill Star Wars? Disney. Kathleen. Kennedy. Feminism. SJW agenda. I would certainly like to. When you're fighting for the Republic and suddenly hear someone scream, watch those wrist rockets. What about that one? That's one garbage. Ah, that's the Millennium Falcon. Ray, the Millennium freaking Falcon. Extensive scientific research shows that this is the last image the human brain creates at the point of doubt. Could this be God himself? My 6-year-old just called a piggyback ride a Yoda ride. There's nothing more I can teach her. Ready for the world, she is. When Disney signs a contract paying $4 billion to George Lucas just to shut down everyone's favorite show and remake the original trilogy, are we really doing this? When you're in class and the quiet right kid starts humming the words to Pumped Up Kicks while he reaches into his backpack. Time to abandon ship. Windu, Palpatine is the Sith Lord we've been looking for. Fisto, he's like 60. What could he possibly do? 15 minutes later. Overwhelming autistic screeching. When you text your mom, to get you something from the store and you hear her phone go off. When you're making plans for where and how to raise your child and you turn to your parenting partner for contribution and support and he's just like you're so beautiful. You will find the fidget cube to be immensely superior to spinners. Me, it's taken me a year, but I finally worked up the courage to talk to my crush. My anxiety, oh I don't think so. He attack, he protect, but most importantly, he can tag. When Anakin joined the dark side to save Padme, but she still died. This has been the worst trade deal in the history of trade deals, maybe ever. When you get to your destination 2 minutes faster than your GPS said you would, I've become more powerful than any Jedi has ever dreamed of. When your boyfriend is good with kids. Friend, it's just Comic-Con, don't be melodramatic, okay? Me, piffed, me, melodramatic, also me. Boop beep boo beep beep. That's right R2, we're going to slaughter the younglings. Beeping intensifies. Alright class, so today we are going to be dealing with absolute Val. Only a Sith deals in absolutes. Windu, what you want fam? Django, just take a little off the top. Windu, say no more. No, come back. When you hear your friends arguing after the exam, whether the answer was 35.5 or 36, but your answer was South Africa. I'm a political science major. Me, trying to impress her, I'm the Senate.